I would say the main responsibility is to remain ethical and truthful. There is a widespread issue of greenwashing, and we see it increasing day by day. I believe that the principal responsibility of the PR industry is to resist to greenwashing and to remain truthful, honest, to act with ethics and integrity. It is challenging, but I think that's the only way we can ensure that then public action happens as a result of truthful reporting, but also honest PR. I think we should advocate more for introducing climate and sustainability curricula in schools. I think we should do more when we interact with governments. I think that we also need to put planetary interests above individual corporate interests, because if we destroy the planet we live on, there is no prosperity for anyone. So what's the point of chasing the profit and the bottom line if there is no healthy society to live in? I think the key goal is to advocate for more effort within corporations themselves to change their business models into more sustainable ones. I think there's a lot to be said for internal communications. I think many communication specialists end up spending most of their time on campaigns that are outward facing on how to sell their products and their services, but not so much on internal communications on why sustainability matters and why the companies have to take this very seriously.
Green communication is a very complex thing, and it is something that is actually the most important thing nowadays. So it encompasses for companies and for the society at large all the efforts that someone is doing. So we were talking today about saving planet, about our products being responsible for the environment. We were also talking about partnerships. How important is it to partner with stakeholders, with our consumers, with our clients as well? How important is it to partner with the media? And we were also talking about this whole system that is actually needed if we want to leverage the results that we are achieving in saving the environment that we live in. It is not an easy question. So it is actually the question that we were discussing for an hour and a half. And the basic recommendations is to be aware of all the differences, but also to be aware of the perspective and of the goal that we all together have to achieve, which means that for some it will take longer, others are actually acting as role models, but we should all be on the same path. And it also doesn't matter from which industry you're coming in. It's really about every single effort that counts. Oh, I love ProPR conference, really. It's very dear for me because I see so many colleagues from the region. The topics are also very interesting, and I highly appreciate Daniel's enthusiasm for the profession and also for gathering colleagues.
Croatian Post is one of the biggest employers in Croatia, one of the biggest and most important companies in Croatia. And it is really important that our strategy is focused in two pillars. One of those pillars is ESG framework, environment, social and governance framework. We are working really hard to promote sustainability, to promote positive practices, not only towards the environment, but towards the society. I think that each one of us individually, but more importantly, each of our companies can contribute significantly to mitigating all the risks, and it is our responsibility to ensure sustainable future for the generations to come. I really love Pro PR because a lot of experts in the field come together from the entire region to share experience, have a few good laughs, and go back to our daily lives.
Well, companies, especially companies that work well, make profits, owe it to the community to reinvest, to make this world a better place when it comes to sustainability and everything that goes under ESG. And also not just do that, but communicate it well. Communicate it to the wider public, because we all believe that good triggers good. And especially big companies and companies that are part of the big systems that have good practices should share them in all the possible ways, internally within their employees, externally with media and general public, because we all want to see good change in the world. Sometimes we trigger it by our actions, and we also give example to many others to do something similar for the generations to come. Well, I recommend that we individually think of sustainability of our environment every day in little things that we do. As companies, institutions, governments, we should all get together. I think that partnership is very important, because only if all stakeholders think the same and believe the same, they will change things in a good manner. And this is, as they say, now or never. So this is the final time for us to think what we are leaving for the generations to come. This 20th Pro PR conference is actually 5th conference that I attended, and every time is even better and better. The topics are always up to date. The speakers are from this region and worldwide, and it's not only networking in motion, it's networking of ideas and trends, and I hope that it will live for many, many years.